Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, great millstone who rule well. And salutations and honor to all you Akim out there that's laboring as well, in the truth and sincerity. And this is just a little quick video. Of course I'm on the go, obviously. And that's why I got my eyes on the road and back and forth on the camera. But I just wanted to basically just some thoughts, man. Thoughts on fighting through. Because hey, we at the final stretch, and you got to keep fighting through, man. It's like a heavyweight bout, man, or a boxing match, man. When you're in the last round is when you really you're supposed to really just bite down and just give it all you got. Your last, you got to fight harder. Like when when it seems like Satan is coming hard, you got to come harder, man. So you got to continue in this faith. And there's a lot of, hey, Apostle Gabar says, nobody said it was going to be easy, man. Hey, this was at Matthew 7:21. Yahweh Shai said, enter ye in at the straight gate. So, it's straight meaning what? A position of difficulty. So in this truth, you're going to come across difficulties, man. You're going to come across hard sayings, hard situations, where you're going to have to make the right choice. You're going to have to, make the spiritual choice. You're going to go through the whole, nowadays, the defamation thing. You got the scoffers trying to constantly daily defame us. You're going to have to, you should have counted the cost, actually, man. At this point, for brothers that are in this thing already, that you're going to catch hell, man. You got to know that you're going, or possibly, because maybe it might not happen to you. Maybe something else might happen to you, but you're going to catch hell. It could be either losing your house, losing your woman, losing the thing that you love. You might lose your children, some of you. You might lose, maybe you might be real close to your mother or your aunt or uncle, whatever, whoever it is. You might lose them or whatever. Or you might have to choose between them and the truth. A job you got, you might have to choose between your job and the truth, man, because it's not conducive for you being in the truth. You understand? But that's the road that we all chose through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to take, man. And here it is, we at the end, we in the final stretch, and you can't be getting weak, man. And Satan's gonna come. You think Satan just gonna be relaxing, man? As we always said, Satan don't take no breaks, man. I tell you in 1 Peter, what's the 5th chapter? All right, it said, for your adversary, the devil, goeth about as a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Hey, the things that's written in the scriptures is not just written there just to put words on a piece of paper. Those things are written because it's real life. It's things that's going to happen, especially when you come to serve the Lord. Ecclesiastes, the 2nd chapter in Apocrypha. Prepare thy soul for temptation. So here it is. You being tempted, and some brothers ain't even really being tempted as bad as you think it is, man. I mean, like Apostle Ramlab and Elder Abba was talking last night. Like a lot of times, we complain about the shit that, the scriptures tell you that just souls complain continually, but really, the shit we go through really still ain't even that bad, man. You know what I'm saying? Compared to, like the scriptures say, compared to the glory we're gonna receive if we continue, if we don't faint. So really, at the end of the day, man, I'm talking about the faithful brothers that's believing brothers that's in the truth, man. All the faithful brothers, be faithful, man. You understand? Be a man, man. You gotta be a man. At the end of the day, the scriptures say, remember yourselves, men. You gotta be a man, and just deal, man. Whatever hardship it is, and that's why the scriptures are there for. It ain't about just teaching. That's one part of it. Quoting scriptures, going into the breakdowns or whatever. That's the honey and the beauty at times of this truth. But the most important thing is what? Applying the scriptures, man. You got to apply the scriptures, man. That's why in James, the 1st chapter, it said, be ye not only hearers, but doers of the word of the Most High. So you can't just hear the words. You got to actually do what the word says, man. The word says we're going to catch hell. Then guess what? We're going to catch hell. Let that be your comfort in knowing you're going to catch hell. Acts 14 and 22, affirming the souls of the disciples, that we much through great tribulation enter into the kingdom of heaven. Let that be your comfort that, look, we going to catch hell. So when you start catching the hell come, whether it's a demon trying to grab you up in your sleep, whether your woman trying to take you to court, rejoice in the fact that, that you catching hell. Because at the end of the day, all you catching the hell for, everything we go through, the reason why these people try to sit there and talk shit from your woman, your people in the world, scoffers, Esau, people at your job, is because of what? The word of the Lord. And a lot of people, some of them don't understand what it is that's about you, but in the spirit, they know that, nah, that's one of the men of the Lord. So the demons that sign them are going to fuck with you, man. It's a spiritual battle, man. The scriptures say we wrestle not with flesh and blood. So, I just want to just do this quick. I said, let me just record this. I'm on the road or whatever. And then, you be meditating on certain things. And I said, let me just take the camera up and just record it, record, I guess, some random thoughts of fighting through, man. You got to fight through everything, man. Through shit. You're going to have, you're going to have issues with brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Is that mean just because brothers get mad at each other, is that a situation that can't get rectified? Or what, that you can't hash out? Nah, use Matthew, the 18th chapter. Yahweh Shai gave us the blueprint. You got to apply it. A lot of times guys want to skip past that. You can't do that, man. If you got a problem with your brother, or if your brother offended you, you got to just tell him straight up like a man. And if he's a man, he going to respect that. He going to say Shalakia. And then that's that at the end of the day, man. Because the scriptures say you can't let the sun go down on thy wrath. Because you got guys, here it is, and this, coming out of this bitch ass world, we all could be guilty of it to a degree, I guess. Coming from this bitch ass world, you got guys, man, ain't saying shit to that nigga did this, that nigga. Here it is, the brother probably ain't even know that he trespassed against you. He probably ain't even know that he offended you. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to fight through that. You got to say, nah, fuck that. We ain't in the world, man. We ain't rolling on nigga time, man. We ain't doing things like niggas do, man. Because a lot of times niggas get problems because they don't know how to communicate, man. Us as brothers, we got to communicate with each other. You got a brother in the camp with you, that's a brother that you depend on to guard your life, just like you guarding his life. So you got to be 100. Y'all got to have that good rapport with each other, man. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to fight through all whatever, because that's Satan, man. Like, that's one thing I liked about that movie, what was it, Avengers, I think it is, or Thor, whatever, had Thor, Hawk, Iron Man and all them niggas, they was all on the shit, wherever the fuck they was at. And then you had that demon, I think it was Thor's brother, Loki. He came in, he was Satan, basically. And then he started entering into different minds. He's had them all turning on each other, making them all think, hey, that's what Satan wants to do, man. Satan wants to break up the brotherhood, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's one of the stamps that the Lord blessed us with, which is a beautiful thing. Psalms 133:1. True brotherhood, man. All right? Not talking about no demon. I'm talking about brothers that's in the work, doing the work of the Father, just like you are, man. We're all fellow laborers. We're all catching hell. There's a brother somewhere going through, maybe worse than what you're going through, man. So that woe is me, like the brothers did it. You can't be in that woe is me spirit. I mean, you're going to be, we ain't robots or whatever. We in the flesh. But you got to fight through it, man, So with that, man, I'm not going to keep, rambling on. I was just a few thoughts about fighting through, because in this truth, we're at the final stretch, and you don't want to fall by the wayside or whatever, because it don't reflect on nobody else but yourself. And ultimately, it's the Most High, because you weren't part of the fold anyway. 1 John 2:19. If a brother actually leaves or whatever, then he wasn't a part of it anyway, But with that, man, Lord willing, talk to you brothers, Lord willing, the next recording or sit down, whatever comes first. Shalom.